What's going on, YouTubes? Welcome back to the channel. Today, back at it after 3 days, 4 days off, I think. Feeling good, feeling rested, and some very good news. My shoulder is finally feeling better. I said enough is enough, and finally did some trigger pointing. I tried to do some front rack stretches. It's been over a month of just this weird achiness, and it seems to have plateaued in its healing. And when you get to that point, you either have two choices. You just leave it alone and let it figure itself out, or you try to force it to heal. And I chose the latter, so I decided to try to force some healing or some stimulation. So trigger pointed a bunch of stuff with the Theracane. Got in there, mobilized the pecs a little bit, and lo and behold, it feels a whole lot better. So today I was finally able to bust out some pull-ups, get a little bit of scapular work in. These are just weighted pull-ups, 45 pounds. I think I did 4 or 5 sets of 5. I probably did 4 sets of 5 at 45 pounds. And they felt good. Still a little crunchy at the bottom. The shoulder is far from fixed, so to speak. But hey, at least I'm able to do some pull-ups and finally get back to some more exciting training. Obviously, the squats aren't going anywhere, but I would certainly love to be able to do some shoulder, some upper body, some shoulder pressing, and then cross our fingers. Maybe we can get into some flies and bench press, But unfortunately, everything in our lives right now, I guess, I don't know, for the last however many years since we developed chairs, I guess, everything in our lives is set up for that type of rotated shoulder, hunched back, forward head posture. And that's driving in the car, that's looking at the phone, reading a book, sitting at the table eating dinner. Everything is prone to kind of setting us up into that rounded shoulder posture. And if you follow, a typical bro split or you're an untrained athlete, it's very easy to overtrain the front of the body, the pec major, the pec minor, and neglect pec major, pec minor, also the lats, and neglect the rhomboids, the external rotators, those postural muscles that keep our shoulders in place and help us balance out those muscles on the front of our body, And one of the things I found in CrossFit is that even though it doesn't seem like you do much anterior, much pushing work to kind of predispose you to that rounded shoulder, forward head posture. I guess you also don't do enough for the rhomboids and pulling the shoulders back. And so I fell into this posture of, maybe come to think of it, maybe I was just working my lats too much, and fell into this trap of forward head, forward shoulder posture. And you can only let that fly for so long before the shoulder and the rotator cuff starts to feel it. So here I was actually able to knock out a few strict presses, and they felt good. I'm not loading up the bar yet. Maybe I'll hit it this weekend. But I love the shoulder press. I love the military press, push jerk, push press. So this was a lot of relief, just knowing I can do this without too much problem going on in the shoulder. Like I said, there's still some clicking and clacking in the right shoulder, especially at the very top of the lift. But hey, whatever. It's progress. We're shoulder pressing again. Shoulder pressing and pull-ups in one workout. Last week I didn't see it coming. I thought the shoulder was going to be more of a pain, literally, but this week we were able to get it done. Squats today, still following the small ob junior. The reps and the sets and rep scheme was 7 sets of 5 repetitions. Again, plugged it into the calculator. My weight for today was 255. So 7 sets, 5 repetitions at 255 pounds. Felt all right. I haven't squat since Saturday, I think. Sunday, Saturday, I don't really remember. So, you know, sometimes being rested is a gift and a curse. Sometimes your body's healed up. It's not ready for kind of the end ranges of certain things. And I always feel that way with the squat. It doesn't come natural. My body hates it. So today I felt like, I don't know, I felt like my left hip wasn't rotating as well as my right. Or maybe I felt the opposite. I don't know, but I felt an imbalance in the hips throughout the whole workout. It didn't end up being a problem. Uh, Something I need to be careful of, especially as weights get heavier. But it was fine. It all worked out. I think this here is my first set at 255. It felt okay. I like that I put my knee sleeves on, and then I don't think I actually put them around my knees until halfway through all the squat sets. But whatever. I guess I didn't need them that much. Yeah, no, everything felt off today. As I'm watching this, my left hip was feeling it. I don't know if it was a hip flexor. I want to get into some more strict hip flexor work. My hip flexors are very tight, and oftentimes muscles that are tight are just protecting you because they're weak. So I warmed up the glutes prior to all this, and I warmed up the abs, and I warmed up the back with the pull-ups, but I didn't hit any direct hip flexor work today. So just something I need to work into the routine more frequently and more consistently. So yeah, changes will come. It's always good to evaluate and tweak the plan now and then. I've dialed in a basic 4-day split. It's just only lifting on the days that I squat, the days that I perform the small lob junior. So it's going to be a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday split, which is good. I like that. Gives me a little rest time. Something that's, I'm sure many people can relate. It's not always easy to take rest time, but it is important. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Still got the double unders and the jump roping worked in, and still have just some isolated bicep, tricep movements. And I guess I have to kind of go back to the drawing board and work in these military presses and shoulder work. I guess also some weighted pull-ups. It's not easy. Not easy trying to fit everything in when you're in a, not too much of a time crunch. I can always wake up earlier. But when you're in a time crunch, trying to get this all done in the morning before work, and that's not even the factor. It's trying to get this done before it gets too hot to work out outside. I don't know if I've mentioned this. I live in Palm Springs, California, where for months on end, 115 degrees is a median temperature. That's just kind of where it hangs out for a couple months. The 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 hottest it gets is like 124. I think we hit 124 last year. We broke a record. But if I don't get out here early in the morning, it's too hot for lifting later in the day. So try to get out here and get all this done. But another thing I noticed is I'm starting this weird neck thing. Whereas I'm going down from my squat, I keep noticing myself looking up and really cranking my neck. Your vision should be at like a 10 feet in front of your feet kind of angle, whatever that head angle is. But your eyes should be looking about 8-10 feet in front of your feet. Keeps your neck and your spine more neutral, puts less stress on the nervous system. Just allows you to relax. So I have to be more vigilant, focus more on that. But anyway, back to the 4-day split. So the small off junior, yeah, calls for a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, where the Friday, Saturday split is a 8x4 on Friday, 8 sets of 4 repetitions on Friday, and then a 10 sets of 3 repetitions on Saturday. So it's a lot of volume. I think it ends up being 31 sets of squats a week. I got a couple more military press in here. I got a couple more strict press. Felt good. Got sunburn over the weekend. Spent a bunch of time outside in the sun. It was great. And then I'm still working on these. This actually helped my hip flexor feel a little better afterwards. Uh, I I struggle. I struggle. The whole time my adductors are shaking. But it feels good. It feels like a good stretch. I'm gonna keep this in the routine for as long as I can, but I definitely need to add in those. Gotta add in something for the hip flexors directly. You know, just a hip flexion, whether it's weighted or just high repetition, hip flexion exercise. I gotta get it in. So the next workout you guys will see, I'm back on the GHD. Gotta keep working on those the hamstrings on the GHD, and I'll also probably hit some ab work there too. If the shoulder finally actually clears up, I can hit some ab work on the pull-up bar, which will be exciting. Good stuff coming. I feel good. I like the morning gym. You know, I like this routine. I like this little backyard patio setup I've constructed. Remember, guys, like and subscribe. Thanks for hanging out with the channel. I'm not stopping anytime soon, so keep watching the videos. I haven't been getting many comments. Tell me some stuff. Write some things. Critique my form. Tell me I need to work on my hip flexors. It's true. I'll see you guys next time.